going on, everybody? You know it is Goody Beats and
Coach.
Here for our Q&A, our second Q&A, guys. We haven't done one in what, about 2 months?
It's been a while, yeah.
Been a while, guys. And
maybe 20 pounds ago.
20 pounds ago.
No,
and I got a lot of subscribers since the last Q&A, so I think it was time to do another one and just let the new subscribers know a little bit more information about me. So some of these questions were asked on the first Q&A, so I'm just going to refresh them and let people know who haven't.
Let's do it.
So the first question on the Instagram, guys, this is where we're getting the questions from the Instagram. I posted a picture 2 days ago, said Q&A, ask me anything, fitness, non-fitness, life, anything you guys want to know.
You're probably kind of insane in that picture.
Yeah, and I actually do, and someone actually made a pretty cheeky comment, or maybe it was, actually, I don't think it was on here, it was on a different picture. Anyways, okay. I digress. So let's get started. When are you coming to Body Power Ireland?
No, are you?
Are you coming to Body Power? Yeah.
You're gonna shoot time off work.
It may be when.
Yeah.
It may be when. Okay, am I, guys, as of right now, as of today, as of July 29, 2015, it is a no. But you guys never know. Up until 2 months before Body Power, I was not going to Body Power. People were asking me, am I going? I'm like, nope. And then all of a sudden one day, I got the invitation to come with Machine Fitness, and it all changed.
Yep.
Okay, what is your favorite Machine Fitness t-shirt? That is easy, guys. That is the Intensity. Anything Intensity t-shirt. That's my favorite. Now, not too far but behind is the Future, as I'm rocking right here, the new Future gear. But Intensity is my absolute favorite. Anything Intensity. If you guys don't know what that is, it's the dry fitted material. Alright, number 3, when I bench press, my right shoulder takes a lot of pain. How can I prevent this? What do you think, Coach?
Stop doing things that cause you pain. I'm going to pull the curtains back a bit. I've had shoulder surgery on both shoulders. I've had bone spurs removed from both shoulders. Tore my labrum in my right shoulder a couple years ago. Last year, on Logan's birthday, I didn't tell you happy birthday last year because I was having shoulder surgery, now that I think about it. I had my left shoulder scoped. It comes with the territory. Stop benching for now. If it's causing you pain, stop doing it. I promise it's not going to get better over time. Now, when I say stop benching, you need to start doing other things. I'm not a doctor, okay? So you need to talk to your doc. My ortho's pretty great here, and so I'm going to do some of the things that we had to do that probably gave me, what, 8-9 months before I finally just went ahead and got it scoped.
Yeah, it took a while, and you were in some bad pain. I mean, every time we did bench press,
right, it was
miserable.
It was tough.
You looked like you were in some pretty serious pain.
It was a 9 out of 10 each time.
And that was last year. And again, guys, remember, I've only been lifting for this was last year, so I've only been lifting for 2 years. Yeah. And I had no joint pain, no what do you call it?
You had tendonitis recently.
I had no tendonitis up until that point, so I didn't even understand the pain that he was going through, and I would bust his balls about it all the time. I'm like, come on, quit being a little bitch, whatever, blah, blah. But year 3 now that I'm on, I'm starting to get tendonitis.
Right.
In my shoulders, in my arms, in my joints, and in my right knee. And we'll do exercises, and I'll tell them, nope, can't do this one.
Yep. So a couple things you can do is stop benching. When you use a barbell, you're going to lock your shoulder blades into place. That's going to put a tremendous amount of pressure on your joints. One of the other guys responded and said, use dumbbells. That's not a bad idea. Anything that you can rotate your palms in, you're going to have more free movement. I like push-ups. You could have someone put a weight on your back, something like that. Your shoulder blades are able to move around a little bit. It's more of a natural movement. Moving your body through space is one of the best things that you can do. I'm not telling you that it's going to take the place of benching, but what we're trying to do is find things you can do to work your pecs while your shoulders have a chance to recover. It depends on where it hurts. My bone spurs were so bad, when I'd lie on the floor, my hand was this far from the floor. Now so for you guys, that's 3 or 4 inches. I couldn't get that arm down because everything was so tight. If you're, and I haven't looked at your Instagram page, but if you're overpowered in the front, your pecs are overdeveloped, or your front delts are overdeveloped, and you're not focusing on your back, then you're going to make things worse on yourself. So start working your back so that you correct your posture. If your posture's bad, I don't know that it is. Start doing soft tissue work. And then, honestly, experienced lifters, there's no shame, especially for bodybuilding. If you're a power lifter, then you're going to have to get around it, and time away is not going to be the solution for everyone. So what some experienced lifters that I've been around over the years do is you just drop the weights. So you can still activate the muscle fibers without destroying those joints. Logan's tendonitis was happening with weighted pull-ups and weighted dips and things like that. And so we'll have to take some time off.
German volume training.
German volume training was tough.
Really
messed
the joints of my elbows.
The load and the time under tension. So
did not like it.
Find movements where you can work it that don't cause you pain. My suggestions: push-ups, dumbbells, cables, things of that nature. No more benching, no more barbell overhead press, anything like that for a while. And you need to strengthen your posterior chain. You need to start working on your rhomboids, your rear delts, your lats. You need to work on all of that. And then I would say, if you're not doing it, soft tissue work. Look up some exercises. You need to get yourself what is that ball that I made you get? A lacrosse ball. Get a lacrosse ball and start working your soft tissues to open everything up. I hope that helps.
Next question. To maximize muscle growth, do you recommend working out splits, single muscle groups, concentrated workouts? Are the benefits to either of the two?
What do you think?
I like splits. I never have worked out single muscle groups in a day. It's just I don't like. Not saying that's bad. I just don't like it. I like to always work out minimum 2.
I agree.
We sometimes do 4.
Yeah, I agree. You can. So, if you were doing a morning and an afternoon workout, you had an hour in the morning, an hour in the afternoon, and you wanted to go in and just destroy your chest in the morning, and in the afternoon go hit your tris and shoulders and maybe your back. I think that's okay for a single body part workout. I don't like working each body part once a week. Will
either or maximize the muscle growth? What do you think?
I think to maximize muscle growth, you want to activate muscle protein synthesis as often as you possibly can. If you can get quality work in multiple times per week, then I would think you would want to do that. You'd have to look at some of the research, and I can't look at it all right now and find it, but if you look up the research for training frequency and intensity and the length of time that muscle protein synthesis is activated, for a new trainee, a weight workout might have you might increase muscle protein synthesis in the damaged body parts or the worked body parts for 4 days. So you could work out a body part once every 4 days, and that would be perfect. More advanced trainees every other day. You might have an increase in protein synthesis for 24 hours if you've been training for a long period of time. So I would want more frequent sessions in the gym with, and they don't always have to be an A workout. They don't always have to be that heavy workout. What we do right now is we do a heavy workout, and we follow it up with something a little lighter where we're doing accessories.
Which we'll get more into it because there's a question about it.
Okay, great. So to maximize muscle growth, I would recommend splits, not single muscle group concentration workouts. And I think the benefits are that you're activating muscle protein synthesis more frequently. If your intensity is right. If you're only going to be able to get decent intensity by doing each body part once a week, then do that, because intensity trumps all.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's different. And it all depends on your time. I like to only get in there once. There was a time when I was going 3 times a day and I got completely burnt out.
Yeah, and there's a place for that.
Now I can't even think about going 3 times a day. I just want to get in there once, knock it out.
You didn't want to go with me yesterday.
I didn't want to go with you yesterday. We kind of sometimes go 2 times a day, but
just for
as of lately, this new training program is just kicking my butt, and I wake up like this morning. I woke up like I got ran over by an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, the last thing I'm going to do is go into the gym again. And it's our rest day. I wasn't going to go to the gym on my rest day. I'm actually going to get some freaking rest.
That's
okay,
right.
Next question is from Mr. Hernandez. What settings do you use in Lightroom? Now, I'll get into that later, guys. As you guys may or may not know, I'm doing a little mini-series on the type of editing that I do for pictures, so I'll get into that in another video. This is from Chris, one of my buddies from the UK. Favorite Quest bar is mint chocolate. That's my favorite. What's yours?
I think that's probably my favorite.
You had that one, right? You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
And Nando's or Chipotle. That's easy. Nando's.
You know, actually, that lemon Quest bar is my favorite. I'm going to take it back. The lemon flavor. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I didn't really like that one so much. It's a lot different from the mint. Like, the lemon's very chewy and soft.
Right.
And the mint chocolate's very crunchy. It has a little chunks of chocolate. Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Nando's. You just can't answer that.
I can't answer that. You have to go down. That's
Nando's.
How did you get away from work for so long?
Cheeky Nando's, man. I'm a
somebody must have covered for you.
You know, I take care of all my shit at work, and I can just, you know.
So he didn't know what he's saying.
I'm like a ghost.
Just get out. just in case it strikes. I want to make certain that I don't get hit.
Here's another good question. Would you ever move to another country? Absolutely, I would, guys. You guys may know this or not. This YouTube channel actually started off as a traveling channel.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, I have 2 channels, I think, and you guys may go Google this. I have a Goody Beats and a Logan Delgado one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is before I got into the fitness YouTube, but my first channel was just strictly all about traveling and experiences. That's all it was about. Because for a brief moment before the fitness took off, it was all about traveling.
That's right.
Remember, it was like, what
Travel's still there.
the travel is still there, but it was like, what hiking trip am I going to? What experience am I going to try next? What adventure am I going on? It was all, that's what it was all about. So
Yep.
Definitely going to another country, living in another country, yes, I would absolutely do it.
If my wife's not watching this, I would too. Tomorrow.
Everybody's
got a place to stay.
Immediately after,
Right now.
after the
Just
Q&A.
Send the ticket.
Send the
Yeah.
ticket. What do I like about England? Man, what is there not to like about it? I know everyone always beats them down about the weather. Unfortunately, when I was there, the weather was great, and so it was badass. People are nice there. The main thing that I like about England is that there's a lot of history there, and from the town that I'm at and the area that I'm at, everything's very modern. Everything's new. There's new streets, new buildings. Everything's very like modern and techy, like Austin and San Marcos and everything else. But when you go to England, in the towns that I went to, everything's really old-fashioned: brick walls, brick housing. Brick walls, brick roads. The buildings are just really old and historical. I really like that because you don't get that here. It's too much. So that was my favorite thing. Am I going to do a giveaway for 3K subs? No, I will do one for 5K subs.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends, and we'll do one. What is the hardest thing about YouTube? Growing it, guys. Growing it is hard. The hardest thing is finding out what you guys like and what you guys want to see. There'll be sometimes when Clint and I make a video and we think it's going to absolutely destroy it.
Oh, man.
And we were so excited, and then 2 weeks later, it's like
300 views.
300 views.
Yeah.
Like Ramadan fitness, we thought was gonna
Put a lot of work into that.
Yeah, we put a lot of work into that, and we thought it was gonna absolutely take off, and it didn't.
No, I mean, I think I'm glad for everyone who saw it and appreciated it, but it didn't. And then it's
so it's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
The chicken nugget challenge.
The chicken nugget, just was something just randomly thought of right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even plan it that day. It just happened, and it took off. And it's like, so that's the hardest thing, is figuring out what you guys like to see and what you guys want. Let's see.
Advice for starting a YouTube channel.
Did I miss something?
Rep Fitness. You're almost there.
Okay, here we go. Advice for starting a YouTube channel and your opinions on bulking. Good. Start a YouTube channel, guys. Be yourself and take it seriously. Be consistent. Get on the schedule. You take your picture seriously, because if you put like a stupid picture on your YouTube, because that's the first thing people say. I mean, the first thing that people see is the YouTube picture and your banner. Get an official banner, guys. If I click on someone's YouTube and their banner is just some like homemade, something, Joe Blow Fitness, and it's just in lettering, it's like, dude, no. You're not taking it seriously. It doesn't mean a lot to you. This channel doesn't mean a lot to you. That's just my opinion. I don't mean to sound rude or anything.
You're hitting on the point. You're gonna get back in life, in all things, what you put in.
Yeah. Even when then I'll see someone who has like, and you can have that and have more subs than me, and I still will say like, man, you're not taking it seriously. And I've seen guys with awesome picture, awesome banner, everything's legit as far as their YouTube page is really structured, and they got a nice intro. Get a decent intro. If you don't know how to make one, go find people who know how to make one. You're gonna have to pay, guys. What you put into is what you're gonna get out. So, and that have a lower amount of subs, and I'll sub to them because I know they take it seriously, and it's just
help them grow.
Just help them grow. Take it seriously. Banner, picture, intro. It's got to be legit. Got to be legit. It's got to be really good. let's see. And my opinion on bulking, it's tough, guys. Bulking is harder than I thought it was.
Not for everybody.
Not for everybody. Not the
Don't
perma
do it too
bulks.
long.
Yeah, don't do it for too long. That's what Coach and I were just discussing before this Q&A started, that we're probably going to have to what?
I think when we get you to 2, we're going to run it back a little bit. We'll restore some instances.
I'm going to give them a little, give you guys an exclusive because this video won't come up, won't be
Someone
uploaded.
asks you your weight here in a minute.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
2
I
questions
won't
down.
get into it then. Okay, so that's my opinion on bulking. It's tough. Yeah, I don't mean to sound like a pansy, but it's harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be simple. I thought it was going to be
Because you feel like you got hit by a truck every single day.
Every day I wake up like I'm not hungry, and it's strange. It's so strange. Okay, 2 questions. How do you calculate your macros for cutting, and how do you stay motivated when on a cut? So go ahead. You go ahead and answer the first one.
Well, so the way we've done Logan's macros for cutting is we try to figure out what he can eat and maintain his body weight. You want to bulk on as few calories that you can continue to grow if you don't want to get fat. And if you want to lose weight, the way we've done it is figure out about what it takes for Logan to maintain his weight and start there and only change when the weight loss slows down.
Yeah.
I don't want him losing any muscle, and so macros for cutting, it all depends on what he was doing. If he was bulking and is relatively high carb, we might start backing off those carbs a little bit. It all just depends on what he's trying to accomplish. We're going to set a caloric number based on what we think his metabolism has settled in at that point. I think you probably all saw the video a couple weeks ago where I talked about Logan's metabolism speeding up. The guy lost 3 pounds on 3,000 calories a day. We're going the other way now, though, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, going up. So everything's working out fine.
So it just all depends on what we've been doing. There's not a set formula. I could say you multiply your body weight times a certain number, but I mean, I know for Logan he's a mesomorph, and so I know for a mesomorph I've got a certain caloric number that I want him to start with as a baseline.
And then there's also websites.
Oh, there's all kinds of calculators.
And MyFitnessPal. I mean, there's so many guys.
None of that matters if you haven't figured out what you need to eat to maintain your body weight. None of that other stuff's going to matter because they're going to put formulas in, and they're not going to work for you because if you've been on a diet for 2 years, I guarantee you're going to burn fewer calories than what those websites think.
Yep.
How do you stay motivated for a cut?
How do I stay motivated for a cut?
Bitch at you about it?
Well, I mean, I personally like cuts, and what keeps me motivated is the progress and the definition, and as chopped up as I get and chiseled and
every day
everything it's tighter and tighter and tighter, and that just keeps me pushing. So I love it.
Yeah,
I love it because I like working out without shirts. I love working out, taking pictures without shirts. I love all that, and so that's.
I feel bad you've had to wear a shirt all summer.
I've been having to wear shirts when I swim. That's pretty sad.
I would recommend against that for anyone watching this video.
When do I plan on stepping on stage and competing? Also, would you do a bodybuilding or men's physique? Let me answer that second question. It will be a physique, and I plan on competing next year. Not sure when, that's to be determined, but this is what this bulk is for, is to bulk up and try to put on as much muscle as possible to get ready for the show, because I feel that you have to be pretty big. I feel that the judging, they want you to be pretty big.
I think they want
if you guys watch Christian Guzman's competition, the guy that beat him was 20 pounds heavier than him. But they both look great, but the guy had 20 pounds more muscle.
Size is size.
So, yep, that's it. And age, height, and weight. I am 29 as of the 22nd. I am 5'6", and I weigh 191.
That's
9.
An exclusive right there.
No one knows this.
Yeah, because the last time you posted a weight was 183.
I've been slacking. No, I went down to 183, then I went to 188.
Yeah, but did you post 188 yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think I posted 188.
Yeah,
I've been slacking on the road to 200, man. Just been so busy. I got some big plans coming up, guys. Won't get into it now, but you guys will
just pay attention.
Pay attention. You guys will soon see what we have planned. What's the most efficient time for using creatine? What's the most effective time for using creatine and glutamine? What do you think?
I would do creatine post-workout, personally. Your post-workout, mostly you're going to be spiking your blood sugar levels anyway. Creatine could use a transporter. There are different forms of creatine you can use different times of day. I'd have creatine either before or after your workout or both.
I have it before.
You'd have yours before?
I have mine before.
Yeah. As long as it's around there, I think you're okay. I would just have it around the workout. I mean, I would prefer your carbs around your workout as well, so just have your creatine with your carbs. Glutamine I would prefer on an empty stomach when you first get out of bed in the morning. Glutamine is an amino acid. It's going to compete for absorption with the other aminos. One of the advantages to your glutamine, you can have it around your workout, but one of the advantages to glutamine is it would heal your gut, boost your immune system. I don't want glutamine fighting with any other amino acids for absorption. I want your body to absorb it and do what it can with it, and go from there.
Nice. If there was one place you could travel in the world, where would it be? Absolutely, it'd be Paris. I've been wanting to go to Paris forever, and I will go one day. But that's where I really want to go. Really want to go to Paris. What about you?
I would go to the Vatican, and I would go into that room with all of the secrets that no one's allowed to see. I
don't know what they, but they're the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah, the scrolls
Is
are
that-
there.
is that in there?
I don't know what else is in there, but I know that there's 6 or 7 places on Earth that no one's allowed to see, and that's the one I would want to see. I'm not
Nice.
Catholic, but I would love to see what parts of our history don't
Yeah.
exist because they're in that room.
Nice. Okay, what's your current training split, and what kind of cardio do you do on a cut? On a cut.
I was just saying, what kind of
cardio am I doing right
do?
now? None.
This is his cardio. Is out of breath.
This is my
right now.
cardio. On a cut, what I do about.
It depends. So
on the
we
last
as
cut
little
I
as
did,
possible.
I did 3 or 4 days a week, and it was like 300 calories.
Just 300 calories.
But my heart rate wouldn't go over 149 or 150. It was weird. Like, I don't even remember.
I think what they're looking for is, so when he cuts with carbs, we add high intensity interval training into it. He's got some carbs there. He's going to get in the glycolytic pathway. We want him doing more high intensity stuff. When he does a low carb cut, like I guess it was the first 10-week shred, he was in keto most of the time, and
so it was very
low intensity,
steady
state cardio.
Yeah,
and
wouldn't go over 100 and I wouldn't go over 149 heart rate, and wouldn't stay under would stay over 140, right? And wouldn't go over 149.
Yeah, it was over 140, 149. The intensity of his cardio was very low, and it was longer duration. It wasn't he didn't get terribly glycolytic because he didn't have much liver glycogen, if any, much muscle glycogen, if any, for energy through that session. He only did HIIT sessions after refeeds while he had something to burn. And
I hate HIIT.
When you do cardio for a cut, don't start with 6 days a week of an hour of cardio.
Yeah.
Your body's gonna adapt to that, and you're gonna need a 7th session, and then you're gonna start needing to do 2 a days.
Yeah, you're gonna
start with
do
1,
not start off.
and then 2.
I get so many clients that, you know, they start their plan and they're like, I'm doing 6 to 7 days of cardio. I'm like,
stop it.
Don't do that.
Stop it.
I mean, it's good, great, but you're gonna
your
you're
cholesterol's
gonna screw
probably
up what
fantastic.
you're trying to accomplish. And then our split is pretty good. I love this training split that we're currently on. It's one of my favorites. So we work. Sorry about that, guys. The camera overheated, but I was talking about our split. We're gonna kind of
we're gonna pick it up.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up the pace. So we got a high rep, low weight day, and a low rep. High weight day, and I love it.
We want to let our nervous system recover on one of those days and get a nice big pump on the other day.
Where did you get the name Goody Beats? I'll get into that another time. Actually, I gotta answer him. So me and my friend had an apartment. He would two of my buddies. One would always say, "What's Goody?" And then at a time in my life, for some reason, I know you guys are gonna laugh. I thought I could make beats, and so he would always say, "What's Goody? What's Goody?" Every day we would say that, and then I thought I could make beats, and so bam, just Goody Beats. So it has nothing to do with fitness, has nothing to do with anything. It's really stupid, but it's always stuck with me, so I kind of like it. Whatever compete in powerlifting, yes, I do. I think I will do that eventually in my life. I think probably in my high 30s, I'll probably get into.
Yeah.
I really do. I really think I'm going to do that.
What that great camera?
Where did I find that great cameraman
for
this picture?
Yeah,
so Killer Mendez is the guy who took the picture in this Instagram. So shout out to Killer Mendez. Appreciate you taking this picture. What is the day job, and what are your long-term goals for the channel? I want to grow as big as possible for this channel. I want to help motivate. I want to spread the word. I want to show you guys that an average Joe like me can become a bodybuilder, can compete, can run a marathon, can lift heavy weight, have a full-time job,
start a family,
start a career in the fitness and and progress in your full-time job and that career as well, and that the only limitations you have are the limitations you set on yourself. So that's what my goal is for this channel, to show you that I am just an average guy who just one day decided to wake up, join a gym, and look where it's got me.
Right.
Sponsored, more sponsors on the way, other plans are coming, and just gonna start a family, everything.
And I think
it all comes full circle, and that you can do it if you set your mind to it.
Yeah, you just want to motivate people.
Motivate that. Like I said, you can do it. Trust me. If I can do it, you can do it. Yeah. My day job, I'm a facilities manager here at a local government building, and so I run the day in and day not a bad one. I run the day in and day out operations.
That's good.
So yeah. What type of camera do I use? I use a Sony Alpha 5100. Is one of the best cameras out there, and I will be doing a review on it pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that, guys. Who did you listen to when beginning to create your brand and the next step? So I don't know what he means by that. Like my brand, our brand.
Yeah, I guess I think Goody Beats and fitness as a brand.
I'll be honest with you. I really watched Guzman grow his CG Fitness to Alpha Elite to now it's one of the hottest brands out there. Mm-hmm. So I saw him. I'm like, man, if he can do it, I can do it. And so that's pretty much what I've strived for. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to succeed. So I believe in myself. Some people will say, oh, you're cocky, this and that. It's like, no, man, I just really, truly, honestly believe in myself and my abilities. And I believe that if, you set your mind to something, you can do it. And so that seems what Christian has done. And so that's what I'm doing. So. How did you get the confidence to film and not worry about what people think? That took time. Yeah, it took time. When I first got this camera, I was terrible. I would
hide in a corner.
I would hide in a corner. I would wonder what people were saying behind my back, or I wonder what people were saying over there in the corner watching me film. And now I just don't give.
You don't care.
I do not care. I do not care. And I'm not gonna lie, the subscribers helped me. Every time I got more and more subscribers, and I got a big following, that helps out. That gives me confidence that I see my subs going up, and I'm like, man, I can't be like this anymore to these people. I want to have good content. I want to be confident. I want to be confident. I want to show everybody my true self and not hold it back for people that are around me. And so it really, really, like I said, it just boosted my confidence as I saw the progress and I saw everything starting to come together. And that's what worked for me. It just gave me confidence. And now it's taken over.
Walking in at the gym and saying and telling them that they subscribe to your page. And,
that
to
really
the channel.
helps.
I mean that's big because there's an expectation there. And it's when it's
right, guys, I apologize. The camera has died on us 6 times for overheating, so I don't think we're going to be able to finish this last question. So what we're going to do is we're going to, in the description box, the how to lose fat but at the same time gain muscle. We're going to tell you, the coach is going to tell you his in detail, opinion. His quick opinion in the details. So we're going to go and wrap it up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I apologize for the last 2 minutes of it. It's been very choppy because the camera keeps overheating.
It's 2 minutes on here. It's our live is a little more.
Yeah, it's a little more than that. So I do apologize, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I hope you guys learned a lot from it. And if you have any questions, leave comments below. The coach and I would love to answer you guys. We will answer everybody. We'll answer every question you guys have. So don't worry about it. If we couldn't answer your question here today, we'll definitely answer it in the comments below. So we'll see you on the next Q&A. Everyone have a good day, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.